Earth being the massive
Masters, yep.
electron, it's free.
Absolutely.
You need some electrons, don't go to the store. The Earth has got tons and tons, a whole reservoir of free electrons for you and me.
That's right.
But we got to tap in. So why should you do that? You're wondering, why are you asking me to do that? And how does that actually work? How do you get the electrons out of the Earth, right? So how does that work? We'll talk about it a little bit. So any thoughts about how that works?
You mean getting the electrons into our body? Well, first of all, we're constantly losing.
Like, how does it work? I mean, we're electric, like you said, we're electric beings. We're electric.
Oh, yeah, the positive and negative you're talking about, right?
Yeah, we are electric beings. We have so much electricity inside of us already. Right. We have charged ions because we have so much fluid. Our bodies are water, like we're bags of water, really, like 60, 70%.
70% is water. 70% is water.
Yeah. So water is
so
one of the
we got the electrical conduction. I mean, we got that for sure.
Oh, for sure. And so our cells, they can generate these electrical charges. Yeah. And this is what we're connecting with the Earth. Earth being the massive electron. It's free. Absolutely. You need some electrons, don't go to the store. The Earth has got tons and tons, a whole reservoir of free electrons for you and me.
That's right.
But we got to tap in. If you want to get them, you got to go tap in.
And it's so easy to tap in. You know, all my life, well, at least 30, 40 years now of my life, I've been walking barefoot.
Don't do that. You still do that now.
Every
don't
day.
Do that.
Every day. Oh, but here's the story.
She is okay. She's always barefoot. We'll go out somewhere and they'll be like, oh, I forgot my shoes. I can't go into the whatever.
It's true. But let me tell you what I started doing. So this is I'll just give you a real quick story, especially my grandchildren involved in this. Many, many years ago, I started walking barefoot. I just felt the urge to be barefoot. And so I walked barefoot, except when I had to go somewhere or go to a dinner or go to whatever the occasion was, I would have shoes. Yeah. However, any other time I was picking up stuff or they were putting something in my trunk or if I was going to get gas, anyway, I would get in that vehicle barefooted.
Right.
But what I learned years ago was, let's put a pair of shoes under the seat of the car, just in case the car, by the way, that's that Boston accent, just in case I need to get out of the vehicle, I'd have shoes that were under there, especially if you want to get gas. Don't you ever step on that gas cement with all that crappy gas all over it with bare feet. You don't want to do that. So I had sense enough at least to know that I could have the shoes there if I had to get gas. Yeah. And then we were doing this unearthing and I said, you're kidding me. But these shoes are so funny looking, but you know what? They're comfortable. Matter of fact, my grandson came this morning, my Jonah, and he had them on walking out because he listened to everything we say. He's out there grounding with them. Just thought it was so cute, but anyway.
But the shoes means you don't have to go outside. You could do it inside. But
you can. Yeah, that's true. But the shoes mean I can get out of the vehicle in case I got to get gas or I got to go in the store for a minute. That's fine for those shoes.
Right.
But anyway.
You've probably heard about intermittent fasting. You've maybe even tried it. Maybe it didn't work out for you. Maybe you didn't get great results. Or maybe you just need a reset. But either way, we've got this free intermittent fasting guide for you. It's got lots of colorful pictures and lots of information with a 2-week plan to get you started intermittent fasting and enjoying the amazing benefits. So check the link below if you're watching YouTube, and if you're on the podcast, check the show notes. Get that link.
And it's easier than you think.
Yeah, so go get it. So we are electrical beings. Yes. We are electric. We have high amounts of charged ions in the fluids. Our bodies are full of fluids. We're sacks of water. What are we? 60, 70% water. So we have all this conductivity in us, right? The cells, they can generate electrical charges.
Yep.
So here we are, this electrical being, and then here's the Earth. the Earth is this massive, you know,
constant negative going on.
yes,
Always negative.
It's massive, and it's got a lot of surface area, and it's got negative electrical charge just all the time.
Negative ions all
So
the time.
all the time. So here's us, and then there's this negative ion Earth, and it's like, ding, a marriage made in heaven.
Yeah, because we're positive, so it's, yeah.
So, I mean, we're mostly positive because we're so dysfunctional, to be
That's
honest.
true.
We don't have to be mostly
That's
that.
true.
We build up a lot of positive electric charge for all that we're exposed to and what we're all doing.
Yeah.
We have this, lots of electromagnetic radiation around us. We've got computers and cells. Matter of fact, us
Might
doing
be doing this, might be doing it.
right here. We have the electric
All
from
that
here.
EMF,
We have this.
everything.
We have all these things going on that in radio and TV broadcasts. We have the Wi-Fi, power lines, Bluetooth, appliances, like all this stuff going on around us. And then the amount of time we spend on screens and devices and all that. So you take all that and you have all these positive, buildup, electric buildup. So it creates a higher voltage in our body, more voltage than we should have.
And then we don't feel well. We wonder why we're not feeling well. We wonder why I got a headache. Why am I so distraught today? What is going on? We wonder about all these things. And these things are constantly bombarding us consistently at all times. And no matter what, they tell us, we still don't listen. Keep your phone away. Do
we
this,
have it
do
near
that, do that. We don't listen.
Right.
Okay. So I'm getting a tester, but anyway, we'll
Part
talk
of
about that later.
our lives is where you're so tied to it. I mean, you're in office.
Oh,
you work.
absolutely.
You work on the road. You have your phone. It's just everything is. The world is set up that way now. Like we've spent a lot of time getting connected. And so it's disrupting the trillions of subtle electrical sort of communications. All of this stuff that's a vital part of who we are in our functioning as a human body are being disrupted all the time. And so, we can absorb the Earth's negative ions via skin, right? By touching the Earth, we can absorb those negative ions. And because we're 70% water, we can conduct those ions right in to us, and they start to couple up with the positive, and we start to bring our balance back into balance.
And that's important. It's not even should I or could I. It is you'd better do it.
Yeah.
If you want to feel any way that you're in a normal state and that your body, your creation is becoming is at least honoring that perfect creation, how dare we not do it? See, but the thing is, we don't know. We don't know that we're a battery. A lot of people don't know they're
probably
electric.
not. That's probably not common, like a common thing.
People don't get that we need electricity.
Probably not.
And they're not getting that. And I didn't know that at this point about it's because I'm a battery. I need
think about it. The body runs on electricity. The heart, it beats.
It beats with that's right. That's how it beats.
The brain, it thinks. The nervous system. All of these are right electrically.
Muscles.
Yes.
Muscles, everything.
Yes.
Especially immune system.
Yeah. All these tiny electrical signals moving throughout our body, and the electrons that we absorb from, the Earth works as natural antioxidants, whereas the ones that we get from these other sources are not as lovely for us.
Absolutely.
And so grounding neutralizes all those positive charges that we have. By absorbing the negative electrons, it balances us out.
Because it's natural.
Yes.
It comes from the creation of how the body is created.
Yeah.
That is a natural phenomenon. You don't have to go outside and get anything. Just go into the ground. And
exactly. I mean, think about an EKG or an EEG. These are electrocardiogram or the electroencephalogram. So that they can get an image of what's going on in our brain or in our heart or whatever, and they get all those electrical pulses and things that they're measuring. because that's what we are. We're full of
That's it.
electricity. So, you know, I think about the body electric, and even Walt Whitman with the poem, The Body Electric, and,
Oh gosh.
and Fame back in the, who knows about Fame
Oh
back
my
in
God.
the
Maybe I
70s,
did-
late 70s maybe?
Maybe I didn't listen to them. and
Early
you were
80s.
listening to them.
Fame, I want to live forever.
Forever. That's the
So-
only song I know for
Well,
it.
they had a song when they did at the end, when they had their big showcase of all of their talent. They did "I Sing the Body Electric,"
Oh, God.
and they were all singing about all of that, and it was like, yes.
So that's what it reminds you of. Huh?
Yes. So
Yes,
when I'm outside
sir.
grounding, I'm like, the body electric. Anyway, the sun is
Oh, I'm glad
positive.
you're-
We are positive. The sun is positive. And when I say this, please don't, feel like you have to comment about how technically I'm not right, because technically we're neutral, because we have positive, negative all the time, and up and down and all of that. But I'm saying in today's society, we are overrun with positive. And so if we go get some negative, we are going to bring ourselves down to a place that is more balanced. And that's what I mean by we are positive, right? So your earth being negative, lightning, the earth is being lit up by lightning all the time. Matter of fact, I have some stats on that. Hold on.
All the time.
All right, so listen to this. I got some stats. There's an estimated 16 million thunderstorms per year around the globe. 16 million per year. So at any given moment, like right now, about 2,000 thunderstorms are happening right now. Another 2,000. Another 2,000.
Right.
Another 2,000.
Every second.
Right? 100 lightning bolts striking the Earth's surface every second. 100 lightning bolts. That's a lot. So all that negative ion happening is like, yeah, man, give me some of that. And that's what we're talking about, grounding.
And just to bring this out, because I just feel it, and it really hits me hard to know it, those negative ions from all of that you just heard,
Yeah.
imagine the Creator has made sure that we have them available at all times,
I agree.
because that's how our body works.
Yes.
That's like, oh my God.
Yes. That's pretty stunning.
Whew.
For sure.
Mm.
Amen.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk some more. We'll talk
On
some
that,
more.
yeah, because
But it
that's
is,
amazing.
yeah. I mean, the lightning is out there. The storms are out there. I mean, just think of how you feel after a thunderstorm. You know, after
Yeah.
it's done, it's calmed, you go outside, the air, it smells a certain way, and it's so fresh, and you just feel a certain way after that. Think of
You really
capture
do.
that feeling, put it in a bottle, and capture that.
Yep.
That's the whole negative ions have washed away a lot of things, and the earth is awash with negative ions, and it's like, it's amazing.
It is.
So think about capturing that and putting that in your body whenever you want to by grounding outside.